What's good? What's good? What's good, man? I remember hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you hit the like button and subscribe button, man. Cause guess what? I don't know who tapping in and I don't know who tapping out. But for those that's tapping in, hit that like button. And for those who's tapping out, hit that like button. So anyway, man, I got a little bit of time today, man. And it's a story came across my timeline, man. And I feel the need to talk about it. I really do feel the need to talk about this, man, because guess what? They say we're in the middle of an election, and it's the most important election in our lifetime. That's what they say. I don't know. I leave that up to the people that's going to go to the polls. Shout out to those that's going to vote for whoever they vote for. It ain't going to affect me one way or another, right? But what I like to do, I like to come to the screen. I always like to drop some real knowledge on a real situation as this situation I'm about to talk about today, right? I don't know how many people seen the Los Angeles police officer that sucker punched the black guy. I don't know how many people seen that, right? But I always have to say this, man. Why do it have to be the black guy that get the bad end of the stick when it comes to law enforcement? When it comes to law enforcement. And what trips me out is this, because they always paired up with another black guy as their partner. And the person that's paired up with the officer that do the foul play never get checked by the black police officer. I don't know why, but this person is right here when he seen this man sucker punch this man, and he didn't say nothing. I mean, nothing at all. That shit never seems to surprise me, man, that officers that be with these officers know that it's disorderly conduct, and they still don't say shit. They still don't say shit, and they still don't do shit until it's pressure put on them by the people in society, or when the motherfucking cam video come up to where they been exposed. It's kind of like in the Sonya Mass's case, right? White cop get called out to this lady's house because she felt like it was a fucking intruder. But what did he do when he get her? One to the head. And we know she did. This case is a little bit different. In this case, it was a sucker punch to the jaw. I don't know what's up with these schoolboy ass police officers, man. These are the police officers. These are the people that got picked on when they was in high school, junior high. These were the ones that got picked on. The one that's on the police force. So when they're given the power to obtain a person, especially a black person. Now, let me say this right quick. Because I don't want the officers that do their job and protect and serve in a real way to get mixed up in this. Because, we got good officers and you got fucked up officers. It's no different than being up in prison. You got good prison guards and you got fucked up prison guards, right? Me, myself, I always like to be in the company of the fucked up prison guards. I'll say that for another day, that story there. But anyway, in this case right here, this particular officer, man, I don't know. He didn't get no pussy that day, or he was one of the ones that got picked on in school. Or he might be a homosexual. I don't know, man. He might be a homosexual because the guy that he punched was a fairly big dude, man. And for those that haven't saw it, well, y'all know I got a clip of it, and I'm gonna show it, right? But he punched him straight up and didn't even penetrate the man's jaw. Normally, when a person get hit flush like that, it's lights out. But when this pussy of a police officer hit him in his jaw, he just looked at it and said, "Man, what I do?" As if, "Bitch, quit pushing on me." You know, that's how he looked at it. He looked at it for what it was, right? But like I said, man, you got a lot of people focusing on the election of 2024, right? But it's a lot of things that haven't changed. And that's within the police force, right? That shit ain't changed. But I will say this, man, that in today's time, nobody gets away with fucked up shit. Not even the people that's on the law enforcement. They especially don't get away. The best thing that they could ever did within law enforcement was video camera on. And these people continue to do crazy shit. Like sucker punch a man as if he really gonna get away with that. On any given day, you would not even walk up to this person and attempt to do that shit. But what you do is you hide behind that badge because you understand one thing. I really, 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 really can't do you how I want to do you. That's what they know. That's what they know. And on this particular day, like I said, this particular officer sucker punched this guy, and they always paired up with a sucker. With a sucker. Because any black man that's on the law enforcement right now today that was raised in the hood but decided to do right, he gonna have something to say. He really gonna have something to say. He not gonna let you do that shit. Why? Because he's still a black man. He has to go home to a black family. He has black friends that's gonna ask these questions. Why in the fuck did you let this man sucker punch this man while he was being obtained and had handcuffs on him? And like I said, all he could say was, "I ain't done shit, man. Why you punch me like that? Oh, and by the way, you hit like a bitch. You hit like a real bitch because I didn't go to the floor." Now let that shoe be on the other foot. If this black guy hit this officer like that, down goes Frazier. His ass would have been laid out like the girl that he is, right? But what gets me is this. And then they come back, the LAPD said that they are investigating. It's nothing to investigate. This bitch hit me in my jaw straight up. Hit me in my jaw straight up while I'm in handcuffs. But I understand it's the good old boy system and they got to back each other. But they keep forgetting one thing. That in today's time, it's cameras everywhere. If a person on the street is not videoing it, your motherfucking camera that you wear on your chest is gonna pick it up. We're in a new era, man. We're in a new era where content is king. And some of that content can be used against you dumbass police officers. Because you really don't have to be a rocket scientist to be a police officer. You really don't. But I understand when these guys are growing up in school and they getting bullied by the black guy, they can't wait. Can't wait to get that free shot, either with the firearm or with the hands. In the video I'm about to show, you can tell he couldn't wait to do this shit. And he paired up with a black officer that didn't say shit. He didn't say nothing at all. Like his skin color didn't even matter in this situation. So for any law enforcement that might get a glimpse of this, hey man, remember, when you take that fucking uniform off, you still black. And that in which what happened to this guy right here can easily happen to you or your family member. Because like I said, the officer that hit him on this particular day, I don't know what he was going through, but it's clearly he been going through whatever he going through for a long time. To sucker punch a man like this, and he say he was resisting. Anyway, man, let me play this video before I get pissed off. Let's check this out, man. Y'all remember leave y'all likes and comments in this video, man. And for anybody that's rocking with me, that started rocking with me from the beginning and still here, shout out to y'all, man. And for those that left, shout out to y'all too, man. Because guess what? I need the people that left like I need a motherfucking hole in my head. Y'all remember hit that like button and subscribe button after we watch this sucker punch this brother. Y'all check this out.
That's gone viral. An LAPD officer captured on cell phone video punching a handcuffed man.
He wasn't fighting. It just saying, I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything.
The incident happened on Sunday, July 28th in the 1700 block of East 113th Street in Watts.
And he didn't do nothing. He just sitting in his car.
A resident who asked us not to reveal her identity says the man had been visiting her house on Sunday afternoon. She says he walked out and got in his car when suddenly officers approached him.
What would you like to say to the LAPD?
That they wrong. And they need to hold responsible for what they did.
The LAPD says the officers were conducting a traffic stop that resulted in use of force.
So the witness that they talking to, I'm assuming this guy was over her house, and we know what he was over there for. He was over there putting some work in, you know, which ain't nothing wrong with that. He was over there visiting a friend. And then all of a sudden, this upset sucker come up and sucker punch him. Like they said, the man wasn't doing shit. You can't make me believe he was doing shit. I'm walking out of the door and you come up, put handcuffs on me, and you sucker punch me. You real sucker, man. Like I said, man, we living in a time nowadays, man, that where if you don't find yourself surrounded by people that keep that camera on you, you just might not make it to the next day, especially being a black man in society, man. Now, they don't go for all cops. Like I said, all cops are not bad. But on this particular day, this was a girl in a police uniform. I got to watch this again, man. I want y'all to watch it too, man. Look how this sucker, this guy, when he was in handcuffs. And look at the size difference between this police officer and this dude here. Intimidated right off the top anyway.
It's the video that's gone viral. An LAPD officer captured on cell phone video punching a handcuffed man.
He wasn't fighting.
And you can't tell me that ain't no fucked up shit. All the people said he wasn't fighting. He wasn't resisting. So what is there to investigate? This was plain and clear to see that it's police brutality. Police brutality, man. So for all those that's going to the poll to vote for presidents of the United States, man, Don't leave this out the motherfucking equation. That what happened in the past is still happening now. And only the people got the power to change that. Only the people. And the people is you. Like I said, this was worth talking about, man. Because you got girls that are being given guns and badges and pursuing people of color to do this type of shit. I can't make it up, but what I can do is bring it to the screen so we all can see that ain't shit changed in 2024, man. Ain't shit changed, man. Suckers are given guns and badges to sucker punch a brother. Y'all remember, hit that like button and that subscribe button, man. And do me a favor. Stay up and stay free. And don't get caught by pussies with a badge and a gun, because you just might get sucker punched, man. Salute.